2014, the National Bureau of Statistics reported that Nollywood, or the Nigerian entertainment industry, contributes about 1.4% to the gross domestic product of the nation.
Royal Arts Academy was founded in 2010. It's a film production company and also a film training school where we train students in acting, editing, directing, and screenwriting.
Royal Arts Academy is Emem Isong's brainchild. Her goal was, look, I've come this far. I've made award-winning films. I've got some level of acclaim across the continent, outside the continent. Let me create a facility that will replicate me in hundreds.
We offer a 3-month certificate course program. At the end of the 3 months, each student gets to go away with a certificate.
As screenwriters, as editors, as directors, producers, and Royal Arts Academy is the facility committed to getting professionals like myself and a few others to train a generation that will be in Nollywood an effective mass that will make great stories that the world will enjoy.
I wanted a place where people of like mind would kind of meet, not just for training, but for networking purposes, because I realized that I used to have so many calls, people asking me, how can I get into Nollywood? How can I come into acting? Where do I go?
Like over time, there's been no place for people who want to have, a leg or an edge in Nollywood.
I felt that we should have a place that would offer training as well as other workshops and so on, and at the same time a place where people could use as a springboard into the acting world.
So the motto for Royal Arts Academy is birthing future filmmakers.
Yeah, we believe in birthing future stars.
Royal Arts Academy in the past years have proved to be one of the leading film schools in Lagos, Nigeria.
Royal Arts have students who come all over from different parts of Nigeria, even Africa. We have people from Liberia, from Sierra from Zimbabwe, from Tanzania, all coming to learn here at Royal Arts Academy. And I think it's a really good blend.
My name is Guardian Mayon, and I'm from Liberia. I'm here at the Royal Arts Academy to study editing.
My name is Etiosa Idemudia. I'm an actor and content provider, also an ex-student of Royal Arts Academy.
In Royal Arts Academy, we offer courses like directing, editing, acting, and screenwriting. It's
actually an intense training that they have to go through. It's done to give them a boost into Nollywood.
I spent 3 months learning at Royal Arts Academy.
It's not an easy journey. It's spark, because imagine you could do a course up to a year, and doing it for 3 months makes it very tense.
If you cannot use your own emotional experiences to bring out the feeling, then how do you connect with the audience?
And while I was there, I was privileged to meet really, skilled instructors, patient with us.
The quality of training has been very good.
And excellent performances will also get attention.
You need to change your wardrobe. It's too serious. And quite frankly, boring. You're laughing. Look, man, women like colors, a lot of colors, and a very nice cologne.
It's been very evident that Royal Arts Academy has grown.
Over the years, Royal Arts Academy has improved a lot. We started with about 7 students, I believe, and now we're almost turning back students.
There's been marvelous growth. I remember when I first got here, it used to be all the students in the class. You know, after the theoretical classes, we move the chairs out of the class to take the practicals. But well, right now we have a space, you know, wonderful space behind, and then we have more room to do more practicals. And I think that's a huge milestone for us.
During my time as a student of Royal Arts Academy, we had so much fun. The space was much smaller than now, but currently as an instructor and a teacher, I'm having so much fun. The space is bigger, we have sound system, the students are always having fun in class, and for me it's a very fulfilling dream to be here, to be teaching, to be sharing knowledge with other people, because at the end of the day, the best people to invest in is actually investing in humans.
Royal Arts Academy balances production and movies separately because they're 2 different entities. So the production house is a separate company on its own, and while the academy is a separate company on its own.
Episode 202, scene 18, master and medium shots, take 1.
Royal Arts Academy are 2 separate entities. We have Royal Arts Academy, the production house. We have Royal Arts Academy, the academy, where we train the students.
2 separate equipments.
I think Royal Arts as a production work they did over the time we were here as students did not interfere with exactly what we've come to learn, because for the past 3 months they've been having productions back to back, and as students we still had equipment to work with.
For the academy we have the tutors, that's like the teachers who teach administrative management, and they're just basically here in the academy, not as part of the production.
Could have been the way she dressed. You know, sometimes you girls ask for it. Bum shorts, tight pants, see-through outfits. I mean, the next thing you come about screaming, rape, rape, when you're the ones raping us.
When we started Royal Arts Academy in 2010, it was a small space that we had to teach, and it was just myself, Sukomi Adebayo, and Ibite, who used to do a lot of the teaching by mouth.
Initially, when I got here, if students want to do their short film or record anything, we practically have to wait for weeks before we can even get equipment.
Teaching has methods, and students don't learn the same way. Some love to learn by listening, some love to learn by watching, some love to learn by participating in physical activity. But because of our starting limitations, we were teaching verbally, like the way we learned primarily in secondary school in Nigeria.
More infrastructure has been put in place. Also, equipment and things to enhance training have been provided to make teaching seamless and to make everything, go smoothly.
The school administration has provided us, the teachers, with the equipment that we need. So we have cameras, we have lights, we have sound equipment. The editing students have access to systems, that they use to edit. The directing students have access to full range of equipment that they use in directing their short films for their projects, while the acting students are able to perform before the camera. They have sound devices, they have projectors to screen movies, and they have infrastructure, rehearsal spaces, and classrooms that are comfortable enough, for a conducive learning environment.
I teach screenwriting, and in my classes I have a big screen and a projector to use a screenwriting software which was also provided by the school, Final Draft, very popular, to teach the students how to format their screenplays. We got facilities to get free movie scripts online so that we can distribute these scripts to the students to learn, to read, to take examples from.
Were you guys talking in sound language? Because I know he doesn't speak Pidgin, and you don't speak good English.
There were times where we got to screen movies in class, on the big screen. We see it, and based on the movie, our instructors teach us things. Like for the directing students, they teach you, okay, so who can tell me what shot that was? What do you think the director did at this point, and all of that. Therefore, we the actors, they tell us, okay, imagine this. Sometimes they even play some scenes without audio, and they say, what emotion is this? What's this person trying to say? And then we now listen, we now watch it with the audio, like, oh, okay, you got it. So we learn a lot. So it's theoretical and also very practical.
I have a big space, I have a good floor, I have music system in place, I have everything. So even the students do not really have an excuse not to come for their classes.
But right now, okay, students shoot at will, they do practicals at will, they have equipment at their disposal. It's so wonderful, I can tell you that, okay?
There's everything to learn. You're going to learn costuming, you're going to learn continuity, you're going to learn location, you're going to learn makeup, you're going to learn everything. So it's a total package.
Entertainment industry employs about 200,000 people directly and about 1 million people indirectly. This is what made the federal government, I believe, to establish a grant in conjunction or through the Federal Ministry of Finance to help entertainers and to also improve the industry.
Life in the city has been helpful. So much confusion and trying to find the right path. My name is Emeka, and this is my story.
In order for the industry to attain competitiveness and sustainability, the federal government of Nigeria approved a grant of about 3 billion naira through a scheme that they titled Project Act Nollywood. This came in 3 ways: the Capacity Building Fund, the Film Building Fund, and the Innovative Distribution Fund. I was a recipient of 2 of them. I got about 10 million through the Capacity Building Fund, which is what has helped me a lot to put all this together. Royal Arts Academy was a recipient of this grant, and when the money came, it really helped in extending and improving our business. First and foremost, we were able to get another classroom, a library, and more equipment to help the students to be able to do more work. And as a result of the grant, I believe that it has also contributed to the growth of the school. Where I was having just about 15 to 20 students, now I'm having about 50 because I have more space and I have more equipment, and the testimonials are amazing.
Doesn't matter. We are going to a black tie restaurant. Come on.
Why do I have to go anyway?
Because he asked me to come with my wife or fiancé. Come on.
So basically, Royal Arts Academy casts its students, past and present, for movie roles.
So I've spoken to Madam about it, and she said there's no problem. So everything is fine.
How would I do without a big brother like you?
There's something great about the school. If you're good and they see you're hardworking and you have the talent, you can actually act, you're serious, you get cast to Royal Arts Academy project, generally get a platform to showcase your talent, which is something very great about the school.
It doesn't make sense when we get other people to come and fill up these roles, whereas we have people who we have trained who are capable of delivering, not do this. So it's just basically to provide a platform for our students, past and present, to showcase themselves and then to put them out there and have other people look at them and, you know, see, okay, yes, this is a product of Royal Arts Academy. She's really good, he's really good, he speaks well, she speaks well, he acts well, he can deliver. So that's just basically why we cast most of our students in our productions.
You're a cocky bastard.
I'm a cocky bastard.
I want you very badly.
You want me very badly.
Uzo, I read this thing 3 times. For my life, I never enjoyed script like this.
And if you see the light, inside the head, shut the I'm telling you.
Finishing the program here, I got called back a few times for a few movies.
Coming back as an instructor with Royal Arts Academy has really, given me an opportunity to explore and also to show the things that I learned as a student.
When screenwriting students come to Royal Arts Academy, it is standard that we put final draft software on their laptop computers, and then we give them 10 movie scripts. They tell us what genres they like and would like to write in. So if they like romantic comedy, I give them several romantic comedy scripts, action adventure, drama. I give everybody drama because Nollywood is primarily drama.
Year in, year out, we have different students coming for acting, coming to study directing, editing, and so on. And they've gone out to become marvelous people. Some of our students work with big producers, big directors in the industry, and they're doing very fine.
Students who graduated from Royal Arts Academy as screenwriters have gone on to do great things. Bumi Ajakaye has gone on to become a director. She recently finished her 3rd feature film. She was assistant director on top-notch jobs like Falling, produced by Udwa Kogwamanam, Out of Luck by Nia Kimolayon. Recently, the movie Arbitration got a lot of, critical acclaim and was one of the 9 selected films that went to Toronto Film Festival. Bumi Ajakaye was assistant director on that project. She was assistant director too on Nollywood's most successful film, The Wedding Party, and has directed her 3rd feature, My Wife and I.
And we've seen some of the students go out there to do something great with themselves. We've seen students that have gone into producing, that have gone into directing, and we've had some students that have as well had an opportunity to come back to Royal Arts Academy to feature in productions, whether behind the scenes and in front of the camera.
My name is Antonia Onogba. I am an ex-student of Royal Arts Academy and I am a dance instructor.
Some of them have also produced their own movies. I know quite a number who have done so from their time here. I know that they must have learned a lot, even though it's just 3-month certificate course. But now, hopefully, before the end of the year, we'll be handing out diplomas because we have been accredited to give 2-year diploma. Hopefully that will start very soon.
I passed my expectation at Royal Arts. I came to Royal Arts with the expectation of just learning and improving my editing skills. I came to Royal Arts with that expectation to improve my color grading skills, while Royal Arts surprised me in the sense that I enrolled to do editing, and then I had the opportunity to sit in directing classes, screenwriting classes, acting classes, and I can tell you, I'm going back to my country with a lot in me, with a lot that Royal Arts has put into me, and I'm going to be that light in the sense that I want, when I shine back home, someone who sees me shine knows exactly that yes, he's different from the others, not because of any other reason, because of this reason that he's a student of Royal Arts. I don't want to say he was a student because I remain a student of Royal Arts. Everything I see Royal Arts do, I want to be that Royal Arts in my country. I want to be that change, the change that Royal Arts is bringing to the Nigerian film industry. That's the kind of change I want to see in my country. So every time I ask questions in my class, I ask questions every time. I ask the directors, I ask the editors in the studio, I ask everybody because I'm just eager to learn and get what I can get to take it back home. So I wonder when I'm doing a production home, anyone seeing me should know that Royal Arts is the place to be.
Mama, don't leave yet. You're still in the village, right? Be in the house. In fact, I'm not in the village.
Where are we going to buy husbands from? Abi, are we going to rent?
She doesn't have hope.
I mean, I feel good, and I'm happy that entertainment is really catching on. Not just, I mean, in Lagos, all over the world, Nigeria. A lot of people can actually, you know, feed and live on the business that we do. So it's a great thing, and I'm not regretting that we started Royal Arts Academy. I think we started at the right time. This is now the time.
There's a place, Royal Arts, where people come and get discovered. I take you back, 2010, where all we had was just a dream. But now I see myself in magazines, marching down red carpets, waving my hands to the screaming fans. See, now we're living la vida loca. And now all that we are and all that we have, we're making our dreams come true. A big